Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. It's a live stream, actually. How y'all doing today? I'm trying to get everything set up right now. But yes, what we're going to be covering today. Let me get your thing 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Put this across the screen. 1 second. All right. There we go. Hey, everybody. I see y'all already in there. What's up, y'all? I see you. Put y'all on the screen before I get started. Mama Gemini's on the house. She's in the house. Mr. Yadig is in here. Good day to you, brother. Good day to you. Hi there. Hi, everybody. I guess y'all talking to yourselves and something. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Jay Hawk, what's up? I see you, homie. I see you there. Mr. Lawrence, I see you there, man. Good to see you again. All right. Jay Hawk says, shalom indeed. Legacy says, I don't know if you're doing an emoji or something, man, but when you do that, it just shows like that face, orange, biting nails. But I think I know what you're doing. Okay, Legacy, what's up? Let's see what's in there. That jazz. Well, yeah, we got to have that jazz music, man. Keep it classy, not trashy. And see, indeed. All right. All right, Mr. Gemini, you're doing again. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started into the monologue. Y'all know how I get down after I finish this monologue. If anybody wants to call in to comment and be a part of this, you can. That's why I do these little live streams. All right, so we're going to be talking about men must commit to self before committing to women. And if you're a woman, you can say it about yourself. You can say women need to commit to themselves before committing to men. But let me cover that before I get into it. A lot of women approach men with demands more than they do standards. They demand that a man is going to have to provide, protect. So they want a man to come to them with commitments already. They want us to commit to them right out the gate. But seldom do you ever hear a woman say, this is what I'm going to bring to the table. In other words, this is what I'm going to add to your life. This is the value that I can add to your life that you already live right now. These are the type of commitments that I have to offer you. We hardly ever hear that. But before we get into something like that, let me turn the music down just a little bit on my end. Excuse me. All right, so I want to define and teach tonight. This is not going to be a reaction video. It's just going to be me giving my insight, man. So I want to tell people what commitment is. And I wrote some notes, so bear with me. I think it's important that we learn what commitment is because commitment is powerful. Let's get into it. Commitment is self-discipline. Commitment is perseverance. Commitment is steadfastness. In the minds of committed men, there's no such thing as I'll try. In the minds of committed men, there is only I will. I will accomplish that which I set out to do. I will win. I will be the best. This is what men who are successful think like, okay? Now, there is no compromise in commitment. There's no compromises in there. Commitment means it will get done. It doesn't matter if you're committed to losing weight, saving money, or leaving the projects, or getting off drugs. Whatever it is, it will get done because you are committed to it. You see, vision and goals are one and the same. But goals and vision doesn't come to pass if a person first doesn't learn how to be committed to the goal or the vision. If you don't apply effort to whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish in life, you will never be successful. Men must teach younger men about the power of commitment. We must teach them that commitment has consequences, both good and bad. For example, if you commit to being a gangbanger or a drug dealer, then the possible consequences that follows those type of commitments are possibly an early death or imprisonment. So whatever you commit yourself to, I'm gonna put you on the screen. Oh, I'm gonna do this right now. Oh, thanks for becoming a member, Mama Gemini. Dana, I think Dana, I have to say it right. Mr. Lawrence, there we go. Thank you, Mr. Lawrence. I appreciate that a whole lot, man. And get back to it. Now, whatever you commit yourself to, you will reap the rewards of that. Every act of commitment, being conscious or unconscious, will give you a result. If you refuse to do nothing at all and be lazy, then you will get the results of that. You will not be productive. If you decide to be committed to working and being a better version of yourself, then you will reap the results of that as well. So if you commit to being a player, a womanizer, a ladies' man, then the possible consequences of those commitments could lead you to sexually transmitted diseases as well as an unintended pregnancy. A lot of men and women right now are walking around having babies, not married, because they was committed to pleasure. They was committed to having sex. They was committed to having raw dog sex. A lot of men are running around right now being financially drained because they have all these different children from all these different women. This is why we must teach the next generation and also let people know in our peers how important commitment is. We don't never really talk about commitment. We hear the word commitment, but we never understand what commitment is. You'll hear women say stuff like, I want them to be committed, but don't understand what that really is. For them, it just means, I want you to do whatever makes me happy. I said this before and I'll repeat it again. Commitment has nothing to do with emotions. Commitment is based on self-discipline and actions. Because if you were to lay commitment upon the foundation of emotions, then you would never get shit done. If you wanted to go work out and it was raining outside because you didn't feel like it, you wouldn't go out there. Do you understand what I'm saying? So commitment is when you decide. Hold on. Hey, what's up, Mr. Cap? For y'all who don't know who Cap is, man, Cap was one of the first people who ever got on my show, man, when I first started this thing, man. Hold on 1 second. All right, I need y'all to get the likes up right quick. I got 11 likes, so you know what happens when y'all do that. You get the crazy music. Here come the circus music until you get the likes up. Get the likes up. I'm watching. Get the lights up. Likes, get the likes, hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing. Before I continue, I'm looking right now to make sure. The likes up. 23 people now, I got 16 likes. Get the likes up. If you want to leave because you don't want to hit the like button, you can leave. Get back to what I was doing. What was that? All right. Let's get back to what we were talking about now. All right. Again, when it comes to commitments, man, your realities are shaped by the commitments that you make. Reality and the universe bends to the will of the man or woman that has a mind, has a made-up mind that in his mind he is going to commit to something. The reality that you have right now, if you come from a place of the ghetto, if you come from a single-parent home and you come from poverty, the decisions that you decide to commit to today can change that reality to where you are now living in the suburbs, to where you now have a lot of money in your pocket, to where you're living outside of an environment where there's consistent crime. Because reality, the universe, it all works in tandem to a person's will to commit to something. You have to learn how to commit to something. 1 second. Agreed. Hello, Victor Muhammad. If you 1925 commit to health and correct, that's correct. I see you. I see you. Putting y'all on the screen. All right. Back to what I was saying. Now, commitment does not accept excuses. Commitment demands that you deliver. I'm turning me down a little bit on my side. Yeah. All right. Commitment does not accept excuses. Commitment demands that you deliver. Commitment demands that you keep your word and your promise. Commitment demands that you produce. So when you are a person who learns how to move through commitment, you will yield results and outcomes that are favorable to you if you use wisdom when you choose to make commitments. Commitments the ability to commit will raise your value among your peers. In what way? Because they will see that if you say that you're going to do something, then it will get done. In other words, they see that you are dependable, that you are reliable. Now, another thing about commitment. There will always be things that will come along the way to challenge your commitments. This is very important to understand. There are things that are always at war with your commitments. One of those things that will war against your commitment is the feeling of frustration. Frustration. What do I mean? Whenever you choose to commit to anything, prepare to get frustrated. Frustrated because the thing that you committed to is moving too slowly or taking longer than what you would like for it to take. You must have patience, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to being a committed individual. A mature person must understand how to be patient, which is one of the most hardest things to do. Another reason why you will become frustrated. Frustrated that no one believes in your ability to keep your commitment as much as you do. Because when you get a vision, when you decide to do something, you see it in yourself first, more clearly than anyone else will. They will only see the goal or the vision that you see so clearly after you have accomplished it. That's when they'll start saying, oh, that's what you meant by that. Oh, that's why you was getting away from us and spending more time to yourself, isolating yourself. That's why you didn't want to come to the clubs. That's why you didn't want to do this, that, or whatever. Because they see the results of what it is that you saw before it happened. Hit the like button, y'all. More of the thing. Let me see something real quick. What else I had on there? All right. Another thing about being frustrated when you have commitment, you find yourself probably becoming frustrated because things pop up that you didn't foresee along the way of you keeping your commitment that is making your commitment difficult. Life gets in the way. Some of you have children, and that child or those children will take away from what it is you're trying to accomplish from the thing that you're committing yourself to. Some of you have emergencies, a death in the family, a sickness in the family that may pull you away from the thing that you're working so hard to accomplish. In these times, you must understand that in life, there are setbacks. Sometimes when you take one step forward, you have to take two steps back. But you get right back on that bicycle after you fall off and you keep going. So, in other words, never stop until life gives you what you demand of it. Again, never stop until life gives you what it is that you demand of it. On your path of being a committed person, you must expect disappointments. You must expect to not receive full support from others. You must expect to be lonely sometimes. You must expect to doubt yourself sometimes while you're trying to accomplish the goal that you want. Now, when you feel these things, you must press forward. Nothing can resist a mindset of a person who is committed to reaching a goal. Sometimes commitment means going back to school, sitting in a class with people who are younger than you, where you feel dumber than everybody because you're older and you think that you should have learned these things in your youth. But for whatever reason, you didn't learn those skills. You didn't acquire those skills. There's nothing wrong with going back to fix things, to become a better version of yourself. Sometimes, sometimes commitment will require you to put yourself in positions where you feel awkward or uncomfortable. Commitment is for men of mobility. Commitment is not for men who are stagnated or loiter around and do nothing, who just stay still in their lives, who don't want to move forward, who's just content. Now, if you have a life where you are happy with your being content, then that's fine. But if you're a man who is extremely ambitious, being still and staying the same way you was last year, you can't be like that this year. You won't be like that. Don't expect people to understand you. Certain commitments will isolate you from others because other people can hinder or keep you from reaching the goal you are committed to. We're talking about commitment. First, learn how to be committed to small things before you begin to take on larger challenges. Reaching small goals gives you the confidence to reach the larger ones. See, for example, let's say you want to lose some weight or you want to get more in shape. Don't jump off the couch after eating a whole bag of Lay's potato chips and think that you can just get up there and do 1,000 push-ups. Start small, do 10. Do 10 for a week, do 20 for a week. Do the small ones first. The reason why I say that is because when you fail at reaching your goal, it would diminish your confidence. You'll start to feel bad because I failed this, I failed that, I failed this. Get underneath your belt a variety of small accomplishments. So you can always look back at those as milestones and say, look, I don't know if I can do this, but I did that before. So if I can do that before in my past, I'm sure that I can do this. I can accomplish this if I try it. This is why we have to make sure we do not bite off more than what we can chew. Okay? Reaching small goals, again, will help you have the confidence to reach the larger ones. Again, do what you know you can do first. Taking on too much and failing can cause you to want to give up. Want to give up. That's my little monologue. If anyone wants to join the show, oh, thank you, Mr. Lawrence. I see you sent a Cash App. Appreciate that, man. I'm looking at my email right now. If anyone wants to join, you know what you got to do. Look at your screen, the email that you see going across the screen. Email me. I will send you a link to join the show, and we can talk about this for a good 15, 20 minutes. If you did, email me. Let me know in the comments that you sent me an email in case I don't go to it right then, so I can send you the link. If not, this will be a short one today. I'll give you a few minutes to send something. A couple minutes. I want to know why we got so many people watching the show, but I only got 16 likes though. Hit the like button. You watching it. If you like the content, hit the like button. Support the show. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna put some of y'all on the screen right now. Excuse me. I'm trying to check something right quick. Okay, thank y'all for hitting the likes. I appreciate that. I got to refresh my phone so I can see. Let me go to the okay, no one. Okay, again, if anybody wants to join, all you got to do is send me an email, and I'm going to put you on. Give you a couple minutes to do that before I turn off the show today. So yeah, I wanted to discuss about commitment because I think commitment is very important. The difference between a failure and a successful person is their ability or inability to commit. And we have to teach our youngsters the value of commitment. This is why you meet so many people that can't stick with anything. You could be committed to being lazy, and you could be committed to having a good work ethic as well. Jay Hawk said, my father told me when I was 15, chase money, not women. They will already be where money is. Just don't give them any of them. Facts. Okay. I'm a Gemini. I hope y'all having a good day. I hope all of y'all are on this wonderful, beautiful Sunday. Weather is nice out here today where I'm at. Trying to give you a couple minutes before I decide to shut it down. See if anybody wants to join the show and be a visible guest and comment and give their little 2 cents. And you know I'm going to be making a video about this topic anyway. You know how I do things. Yes. All right. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to end the show. It's going to be a short show. I got a half hour today. I think last night I did an hour long, so that's fine with me today. Like I say, I'll give you a few more seconds to see if anybody wants to join this show and actually talk. If not, I'm going to shut it down. Shut them down, shut them down. You know how that goes. Well, thank you everybody who joined the show. I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate your support too. Now, y'all have a good day now. You hear?